Happy Christmas. Say happy December. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you are new here, my name is Holly. I make food and fitness content, and if you're not new here, welcome back to the channel. It isn't technically December as of the present day. It's currently the 29th of November, but I've woken up in like what I can only describe as the most Christmassy mood ever. I think it's because I'm putting my Christmas decorations up today, which I have held on for so long to do. I think last year, if you guys remember, I put my Christmas decorations up in November. It's genuinely been the craziest month work-wise, and I feel like I haven't even had a second to stop and put my decorations up. So that is what we're doing today, and I'm so excited. We're also going to be going on like a bit of a festive road trip with Nala, which I'm so excited. I'll tell you more about that later. I also kind of want to cover like just the festive period with you guys. Like I know a lot of us, like if you're on the channel, are very into your fitness, very into your running, very into your nutrition and your wellness, and around this time of the month, like that can feel slightly conflicting. So I want to like sit down and have a chat with you guys about, you know, how I feel the best way to navigate this festive period is, and kind of just give you guys a bit of a pep talk if you're feeling a little bit stressed going into it. I actually feel like alongside that, there's so many other things I need to catch you guys up on this vlog. We literally missed 1 week, and I feel like we need to just sit on FaceTime and I need to tell you everything that's been happening in my life over the past 2 weeks, because there has been so much going on. That is the reason I didn't do a vlog last week. I'm gonna be really honest with you. My project that I have been working on with the Strong Girl Society team is literally launching in 3 weeks. I think being announced in 2 weeks. And don't get me wrong, it's probably one of the most exciting times in my career. Actually, this is probably the most exciting thing that's ever happened in my career. Like I have this incredible feeling about it and like this next chapter, and I'm so excited for it. However, that doesn't take away from the fact that like sometimes I do really feel the pressure, and last week I was just really feeling the pressure. I just was feeling very, very overwhelmed. I tried to film my vlog 3 times. I couldn't get my words out, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm just going to give myself a bit of a breather from YouTube. I'm just going to focus on like all of the things that I need to get done, because the to-do list has been fairly extensive, and yeah, just not produce something that I wasn't happy with or proud of and I didn't like the energy of. So I was like, you know what, we'll take a breather and we'll come back this week and I'll have even more to talk to you guys about. So yeah, welcome back to the channel and happy Monday. First thing we need to do is take you on a little walk. Wanna go on a walk? Come on then, go for a walk. First of all, I will be changing out of my Christmas pajamas. I popped into Target and I picked up some extra Christmassy bits in case you saw. So I got 2 of these, just cute little white snowy trees. Then speaking of trees, I did pick up some of these. I just think these are cute to just like dot around the apartment. Then I picked up some gingerbread mix because I thought if I get all the decorations put up later, I can like sit in the coziness, light a candle, and we can make the apartment smell like gingerbread and decorate some gingerbread cookies together. Like what is more festive than that? I honestly have to tell you guys the funniest story. When I was out on a walk yesterday, so yesterday was Thanksgiving, there was quite a few like merry people out on the streets. It was late at night, like I was literally in like half pajamas, hair scraped up. Anyway, I bump into this woman and her husband, and they have a puppy with them, and our puppies are playing together, and we just kind of strike up natural conversation. We end up walking with each other for like 10-15 minutes, kind of chatting through life, and she basically like goes on to the fact that like she has 2 sons, and she was like, I need to send my sons a photo of you, like you have to come and meet them, like please come to Thanksgiving dinner with us. And I was like that's really nice, but like no, like the state of me was absolutely horrendous. Also I was like, I don't know you, I've literally just met you on the street, like I don't think I can come and spend Thanksgiving with you. Anyway, we end up going our separate ways, but she takes my Instagram. She also takes a photo of me and sends it to her sons. We go our separate ways. I don't hear from her. I just bumped into her on the street again with her son. She was like, we were gonna invite you to Thanksgiving dinner last night, but it seemed like you were really busy, because I think at the end I was like, I have to leave, otherwise I'm gonna end up sat at a Thanksgiving dinner with a random family that I don't know. But yeah, she was with one of her sons, who was kind of cute actually. But I was like, what a great story that would have been if I had have met my future husband. Like, oh, your mum actually forced me to come to Thanksgiving dinner with you after meeting her for no more than 10 minutes. These mums are really out here trying the most to find their sons some nice wives, like literally picking women up off the street to take them to Thanksgiving dinner. That is how desperately they want their sons to find nice people. Okay guys, I'm ready and I'm ready to run. I'm so excited for this run because I'm going to be blasting Christmas music through my ears. If you are struggling for motivation with running at Christmas time and you just want something to like help you get out the door, just put on top Christmas hits. Like, it is so fun. It's literally just like a little Christmas party in your brain while you run. Like, it literally gets me in the best mood ever. And honestly, I feel like last year some of my best runs were my Christmas runs because they were fueled by Mariah Carey. So I am actually going to be running, I don't know exactly how far I'm going to be running, just because I'm meeting, basically I did a shoot day yesterday. I'll show you some of the photos because I'm going to collect a hard drive with all of the photos on for this shoot that I did. I'm not going to run there and back because my body is not capable of doing that distance yet, so I'm just going to be running there. I haven't actually run yet this week. I've taken quite a big deload of running this week because last week I did 3 runs, but those 3 runs were fairly intense. I ran my 3K very quickly. I then did my longest distance that I've done yet, which was 7.6 kilometers. And I did something else. I did a 5K, I think. So it was quite a big week of running for me post injury. So I just took like 5 days to let my body rest, just do some low impact workouts. And this is my first run of the week. I think I'm only gonna do 2 runs this week, just to, again, give my body a little bit more time to rest. And this is potentially gonna be a longer run for me. Okay, so the only issue with today's route is it's not particularly scenic, and it is more of like a city run, so I feel like I'm like doing interval training with the amount of stops I'm doing at the traffic lights. Guys, the one thing I've noticed since returning to running, the stitches. Oh my god, I've never had this many stitches in my life. I need to slow down. I think it's because I am going too quick on my runs at the moment, which I know, I'm self-aware enough to know. I just get really excited and I just run off, but like obviously that is why I'm developing so many stitches. Like right now, boom, boom, stitch. The best thing to do is just like try and breathe into them. Like I was trying to envision actually getting like oxygen particles into the muscles to having like relieve it. I don't know if that's science, but it definitely helps my mindset. Honestly, I'm finding this a bit tough. Definitely still struggling with the stitches, even though I'm trying to slow down. I think my body is telling me it's really tired right now. Today was not the day to wear a long sleeve. This is like a thermal long sleeve. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm done. Oh my god, that was actually quite tough. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there was many a point through that where I was like, do I walk, do I stop? Progress has been like this, but like sometimes it's gonna have a little ebbs and flows, and like that's fine. I feel like the struggle is part of the process. And I'm struggling right now, but yeah, I'm gonna grab this hard drive, stretch, Uber home, and then we'll crack into the Christmas festivities. Okay, I've just ran through the door. I currently have Nala licking my sweaty kneecaps. That's disgusting. I have the USB with the photos on. I should probably shower first, but I just really want to like have a look at them. Also, please ignore, this is Christmas stuff. This needs to be organized, but this is the USB with all of the photos on from the shoot that I did yesterday. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen like really professional photos of me and been like, oh, these are actually like, I quite like these. Okay, so I'm obviously not going to take you through every single photo because I want to upload some of these to socials anyway, but this was kind of like the vibe of the shoot that we did. I am literally so happy with how these turned out. Like, I feel like we had such a cool like setting and like background. It's time. I'm gonna start to unpack my Christmas decorations. I did have to put on my new Skims Christmas PJs just for the occasion. Also, I didn't even mention I have got my hair extensions back in. I genuinely feel like a new woman, and I'm sure it is looking a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I actually love my hair when it just kind of looks like a bit crazy and a bit of a mess. I feel like the more volume the better, which is so funny for a girl that spent so many years sleeking and straightening her hair. I actually feel like curly hair just looks a bit better when it kind of takes on its own life and it isn't like twisted and maintained, because I feel like when I first got extensions I was really into like still like pinning the front bit back and not wearing it down, but now I'm just kind of like, it's just gonna have free reign. Anyway, decorations. Let me grab the box. Is the pieces I had delivered from Pottery Barn. Now let's start with the cushions. These actually came and were way bigger than I thought they were gonna be. So this is gonna be cushion number 1. It is a little gingerbread choo-choo train. I'm sorry, but how cute is that? This is the second cushion. I think this is the one that I'm gonna put in my room. They do actually have a matching throw in Pottery Barn that matches the cushion. And I was like, I don't need that. And I think I need it, so I might go get that later. I really just feel like we're on FaceTime this vlog. I'm actually really enjoying it, guys, so I hope that you are enjoying me just creating you around like this. So, also, can we just laugh at the fact that I will wake up in the middle of the night with like things like this on my head, where Nala will go and collect them in the evening. and then just bring them to me while I'm asleep. It's actually kind of cute. That is what I'm thinking. And then the throw, because at the moment I have this beige one, but they do literally have a throw that has like all of this like stitching on it, and it was so cute. I feel like we do need something else in here. That's not anywhere near Christmassy enough. Like, I need to be waking up on Christmas morning. I need to be waking up on Christmas morning like, oh my god, I'm in Santa's grotto, and a pillow alone is not going to do that. I actually haven't even seen you guys since I had my sofa professionally cleaned. It got to the point where I was like, I feel a bit embarrassed to have people over because it was just so dirty. So I did end up having it professionally cleaned with the intention of training Nala to only sit on the blankets. But as you can see, she literally just sits where she wants. We are going to get there. This is training in progress. Very nice. What do we think? Okay, I'm actually just going to show you everything in the box rather than like going through it bit by bit and then put everything out. Look at how cute this cushion is. Oh my god, I absolutely love him. We need to name him Gary. No, Gary was Gary the ghost. We can't have Gary the gingerbread. Gertrude the gingerbread. And Gertrude has a friend. Oh my god, how stinking cute. This can be Cindy, the candy cane. So we've got Cindy, we've got Gertrude. Those are the two like kind of crazy cushions that I got, but I actually love them. Then, oh, look how cute these tea towels are for the kitchen. Look at how cute they are. And then second to last thing I got is a festive throw. It's this very, very cute, fluffy, like reversible throw. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna lay everything out, including things I got from Target, and then we'll regroup and assess if we need anything else. These are going to dramatically help this year's advent calendars. So Percy Pig very kindly sent me a Percy Pig advent calendar, which has literally made my Christmas. And also I found a dog advent calendar, which I literally think is the sweetest thing in the whole wide world. So I get one and Nala gets one, and it's sweet honey-coated water buffalo treats. Okay guys, the tree is made. I'm not gonna lie, this is the third year that I've put a Christmas tree up by myself, and you know what, I am an independent woman and I love that, but it would be really nice to have some help setting up a Christmas tree next year because I'm actually exhausted. But I'm gonna put the lights on so you can get the full effect. Yay! It looks really cute. I kind of maybe wish I'd have gone a bit taller. Okay, so these are the baubles that I have. They're very British, so we've got the British flag, a double-decker bus, and a telephone box. These are the ones my mum sent me. So we're gonna have a very British Christmas tree for a minute. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I think is the time to go to Pottery Barn and grab the extra decorations. Good girl. Off. Yep. Old one gone. I just feel like this is the most festive thing in the whole entire world. I'm so excited about it. Okay, now it feels like Christmas in here. Oh, look at my little Christmas angel. I think I maybe want to get some things for the bedside tables. Maybe just like 2 like trees or something like that, because otherwise it's just the bed that's kind of festive and nothing else. Do you like your new blanket? No poos and no wheeze on this, thank you. So these are the baubles that I got. I actually went for very like traditional colours. So I got some reds. I think I literally just got reds and greens. Some reds, some greens, and then a couple more reds. I really didn't get a lot. If I'm being honest with you, the back of the Christmas tree is none of my business. Like, I don't even think I fluffed it properly. Like, that is just not, it's not my business. So I'm gonna just, you know, organize the front bit nicely. A big change from last year. Last year my tree was gold and pink. So maybe this is like me maturing. Like, I feel like we've gone for a lot more of a traditional Christmas theme. We always have like red decorations at home. So I feel like maybe I'm trying to mimic that. Okay, I'm not being funny, but like, what the fuck, Betty Crocker? Like, I thought those were supposed to be easy, guys. That was such a flop. I really thought that I was gonna have some really cute little gingerbread man. Like, I genuinely was like, I'm gonna be decorating like this tonight. I've just had to make circular cookies that are probably all gonna expand and mold into one giant cookie, let's be honest. Like, I'm sorry, but who is actually like, are people's cookies actually coming out like that? That's outrageous. I honestly don't even want to show you. I mean, they taste great. Good morning, guys. I'm so excited for today. I cannot even tell you. This trip, or like weekend, has been on my bucket list for the longest amount of time, and I mentioned it yesterday, but me and Nala are actually gonna be heading to Big Bear for the next 3 days. I literally am so excited. It's like a 2-hour drive from LA, so it's really not that bad of a drive. It's like a bit chillier over there. It's super crisp. Like, we're both gonna experience it together, so I'm very, very excited. But I just dropped Nala off for a little bath and potentially a trim. So now, while she's there, I basically have the longest to-do list of things to do to basically prep before we go, because I just want to pick her up, take her for a walk, get her in the car, and then we just go. So I need to head to Target to collect some like foodie supplies. I need to go to the pet store because I want to get her a new harness. I also want to change out her life jacket that I bought her, just in case we do go on like a little boat trip. I have got her own life jacket, safety first. I don't know why I'm laughing about that, because it's probably a very important thing to have for a dog if you're taking them on water. And then what else do I need to do? Pack. Oh, I need to pack. Okay, moving on. Let's discuss this packing, because oh my goodness, you have to pack so much for a puppy. So I actually bought this off Amazon the other day. I will not need to use this, but I was like, I just feel a lot safer having something in the car, just in case, like, I don't even want to mention what, just in case, but like, you know, just in case. I've got her favorite little Snoozy teddy here, water bottle. Guys, these revolutionary if you have a dog. I literally feel like this is one of the best things I've ever purchased. You fill it up with water and then you press it and it turns into like a little water bottle. They're just so handy. Her calming spray, I spray this in the car. She's got so much better in the car. Like, she's really calmed down over the past few weeks, which is like amazing, which is why I feel comfortable doing this today. But this probably helps, maybe helps. Her favorite blanket, of course. I have some wafers and I threw some mint chocolate balls in there as well. Some treats. These wipes, I love these. These are from Earth Rated. They're lavender scented. I always just like wipe her paws down. I've got an extendable lead just in case we go somewhere where I can let her off a little bit longer. Water bowl that I can carry with me. Food bowl. I've also got myself some new walking shoes. Can I get out there because my other ones were absolutely ruined. These also double up as trail running shoes. So I got these from Salomon. I actually got these from, oh my god, what is the shop called? Not Anthropology. The one that's like Anthropology, but it's not Anthropology. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is gonna annoy me so much. Lucy Georgia does a run club with them. Free people, free people. Then I've got 2 puppy towels. One is for a blanket in the car, and then one is for if she gets wet. I also picked up some food. So I got myself some raspberries, some bananas, some spinach tortellini, some pasta sauce, and some crisps in case I get peckish. So the place I'm staying is actually like a little cabin in the woods. It's supposed to be like kind of like an unplugged retreat. So you go and you're like not really supposed to go on your phone, which like honestly I'm really gonna try and stick to. I feel like obviously my job is on my phone. So I am chronically online anyway, being an influencer, but I just feel like this past month, like it's just been a bit crazy behind the scenes. And obviously Black Friday's been going on. That, you know, is just intense in its own way. Essentially what I'm doing, this project, is like a whole nother business. So I'm basically launching a whole nother business. That has basically meant that I've been spending a lot of time online, a lot of time on meetings, a lot of time on my phone, making content for that, but like also doing like business things. Like, guys, like I do business things. Like I look at Excel spreadsheets sometimes. Like that is kind of crazy. Like I feel like there is so much that has gone into what we are launching that, like, you know, no one will ever really know the behind the scenes unless you know, go through the process yourself. But there is just so many layers to launching what we're launching that like even I didn't know about, but it has, you know, taken a bit of a toll in terms of like, I feel like I've not really been able to be like present. Like I literally feel like I've just been like online on my computer walking my dog. Like I literally said to Charlotte last night when I saw her, I was like, I haven't seen you in like forever because I've just been locked away inside. But that was why I really wanted to go and do something that's just like out in nature, not on my phone, be present, spend time with Nala, and just like live in the real world, because it does feel like I've been in a bit of like a online bubble for the past few weeks. And one thing that I absolutely love that always just makes me feel really like grounded and centered is just like going and being in nature, as silly as that sounds, but like going on a hike just really makes me feel like fresh and like reset. So I was like, I need to go to a forest. Like I just need to go and stand in a forest. And then I was like, oh, why don't I do Big Bear this weekend with Nala, like as a pre-Christmas trip. So I am essentially hopefully going to be, I'd say like 90% unplugged this week. I will have to be like 10% online, I think, just to check in with friends and family and let them know that, you know, like I'm still okay and I am alive in my cabin in the woods. But me yapping is not gonna get me any closer to Big Ben. Honestly, the pet shop hates to see me coming. Like, I cannot go in there and just not buy a bunch of stuff. So this is Nala's new harness. It's a really good, like, outdoorsy wear one. This is a medium. I feel like it should be fine. Like, I can never gauge with her. I always think she's, like, smaller than she is. Then this is a little life jacket for if we go on a boat, so she's nice and safe. Then I got that, and then what else? So yeah, oh, and then I just got some freeze-dried chicken breast treats because they just seem literally just to be like freeze-dried chicken. So that is that portion of the shop done. Now let's get to, I think, Target. I need to get a cool bag to put Nala's food in for the weekend. Okay, I'm in Target. I just need like a little cool box. Maybe not a cool box, that seems a bit much. Maybe like a cool bag. Maybe like this. Just for Nala's food. Okay, actually this is kind of perfect. I'm definitely getting used to the sight of Nala when I pick her up now with her. But she has a little Christmas neck scarf on. Come here, come show everyone your neck. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Show everyone your neck scarf. Wow. So gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna take her on a little bit of a walk, get her tired, make sure she's been to the toilet, then get her some water. We'll jump in the car and we'll head to Big Bear. Okay guys, we're an hour into the road trip. We just stopped off because I desperately needed a wee and I just thought I'd give Nala a little stretch. So far she's been so good. Like literally it's just, come on. Literally just slept the whole time. I stopped and I got her a pup cup, which I was like, this is gonna go one or two ways. Like it was kind of playing with fire because I was like, if she has this and then feels like she needs to throw up, that's not gonna be good. We're gonna have a pup cup explosion, but she's been really, really good. Guys, I just made it. I'm gonna get Nala out of the car first because I think she's sick of the cold by now. Guys, it's actually freezing. I need to put my jacket on immediately, but this is mine and Nala's little cabin. This is so cute. So this is our cabin, and I annoyingly had to book a 2-bed because it was the only one that was available. So usually I think in the 1-bed you just have like one giant window, but it's fine. I was just like, I would rather have the obstruction and be here. But look at how cute this is. So this is obviously like the kitchen area. They actually come with like a lot of stuff. Oh look, they have like coffee, a s'mores kit. This is so cute. And then she has like a bowl and some poop bags, which is nice. I don't think today's going to be like that big of an exploring day. I kind of just want to walk around where we are because it's so pretty, and just maybe get my bearings. I say get my bearings. There's nothing around. You actually do have to like drive to get to things around here. But I think today, because obviously she did such a big drive earlier, I'm not going to put her back in the car, and I have stuff for dinner, so I think we're just going to take a little bit of a walk around, see the view. Come on. There was a big sheet in the cabin that basically kind of had like all the rules and stuff, and you know, one of the points was, if you see a bear, and I was like, fuck off. If I see a bear, Nala, you better protect me. It literally was like, if you see a bear, don't lie down, like make yourself known, and if it attacks you, fight back. I was like, oh. I was a bit worried that I was going to get here and be like, I'm kind of terrified, and I can't speak for me in a few hours time when it's dark because I might be terrified then, but so far I feel super safe, and like the cabin doors like lock really well, and it's not like a big enough space that I feel like creeped out by it, so far I'm not feeling scared for my life. But I do think I'm gonna maybe make a fire. I've never made a fire in my life, but I just saw someone else doing it and they were toasting a marshmallow, and I was like, I really want to toast a marshmallow, so I think I just need to grow up and try and toast fire. I'm just more worried about this one, but they do have like attachments on the benches, so I can just like clip her to the bench so she can't actually go anywhere near the fire. would like to add, I did sanitize the stick before using it as a marshmallow stick. Okay guys, I'm gonna make some dinner because the sooner I eat dinner, the sooner I get to go to bed, the sooner I get to wake up, and it's light outside because I just had to take Nolan for a pee and it is terrifying out there. Like, it's so spooky, and I was like, oh, I did not think that bit through, but it's fine. I just need to take her out one more time before bed and hopefully she just goes to the toilet really quickly. She did last time, but like she obviously wanted to like stay outside, and I was like, Mummy's gonna get murdered if we stay out here. So this is what I'm gonna have for dinner. I've got some spinach tortellini from Trader Joe's, and then I've got some marinara sauce that I'm just gonna mix in with it. Plan. Don't yawn at me. We're gonna go out the door. We're gonna sniff. We're gonna squat. We're gonna go to the toilet. We're gonna run back inside. Let's go. Good morning, my fellow cabin campers. How are we all doing this morning? I had the best sleep I think I've had in... I'm going to go out on a whim and I'm going to say the best sleep I've had in a year. Like that, actually. I was dead. Like when I say I did not move an inch, like I woke up in the exact same position. My bonnet had not even moved a centimetre. That is how you know you've had a really good sleep. So I just did a bit of journaling. I want to share this book with you guys because I read a book last year and I absolutely loved it, and it was called 101 Essays to Change the Way You Think, and I feel like I've spoken about that a million times now. I've never really found something that's hit as hard as that, and this is very different in its own ways, but it's called Pillow Thoughts and it's by Courtney Pepperell, and basically it's just a series of poems, but each page is a different poem, and it kind of reminds you of 101 essays because each page in 101 essays is a different essay. And I just find things like this really thought-provoking, especially like first thing in the morning, like just opening up a page, reading one of the poems and just literally thinking about how it makes you feel, kind of like reflecting on it. Does it apply to your life? Does it not apply to your life? Does it apply to like things that you want to do in the future and in the past? And I just really like that. I think if you struggle with journaling, kind of getting like a sister book to help just like can provoke some thoughts and feelings and just really make you like reflect in a different way. And the one that I read this morning was very thought-provoking. I'm going to read it to you. Phones on silence, cup of teas in hand. This one is page 169. It says, "But life is not about half doing. You cannot half love or half accept or half live. It's about giving everything you have. When you're old and worn, do you really want to look back and say you gave the bare minimum? You owe yourself more than that." And I love that because I always say that one of my like big whys in life and behind everything I do is that I owe it to myself. Like you owe it to yourself. Like you have so much potential stored inside of you. You owe it to yourself to express that and to explore where it can take you, because trust me, it can take you to extremely magical places. Plan of action is, I think it's currently 7:46, so I think we are just gonna hang around here for a bit. I'm gonna make breakfast in the cabin. I bought some stuff to make pancakes. I'm really excited. So I'm gonna make pancakes. I'm gonna try and make a coffee. How good the coffee is going to be, I don't really know. Before we head to Big Bear and Big Bear Lake, I'm so excited. Like I was literally looking at TikToks last night. I'm going to find a nice restaurant for us to go have food in. I'm going to have a big explore, going to walk around the lake. I'm sorry, but I'm just literally sat having my coffee that I made that actually isn't that bad, my pancakes, and just like, this is just the view in front of me. Like, also just listen. Like, just like the pure peace, and it's just so pretty. Nola's just eating some rocks down there or something. Okay, so we made it to Big Bear Village. Oh my goodness, like, first of all, the drive here, like, nothing will ever be able to, like, I can't even explain, the way I would explain it wouldn't even do it justice. Like, it was the most phenomenal drive. Like, the views were just incredible. Not gonna, like, kind of scary, but still phenomenal. But yeah, we've just come to Big Bear Village because I thought we'd do a little walk around here first. There's so many cute shots. It's literally the cutest little, like, mountain town, I guess that's what you call it. Okay, so we just popped to a little bakery. They didn't actually have any seating, so come to the car to eat the pastry. But because of my nut allergy, she was like, oh, you can't have the cinnamon roll, or like basically everything that I probably would normally have in a cafe. So she was like, oh, these ones are available. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try something new. So I got a cherry cheese braid. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like in my head, like, it kind of looks like custard and cherry. Oh my god, that's one of the best things I've ever eaten. Oh my god, it tastes so festive as well. Wow. Okay, so we just put up to the Alpine Pedal Path and we're gonna go for a little walk. The lake literally looks stunning and it's so wild. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you on camera here, but you can see, can you see that tiny white thing up there? That's one of the ski mountains. And as I just drove through, I could see people skiing down it. Like, how insane is it that I've driven 2 hours from somewhere where I was like, oh my god, I could probably be sunbathing today, to now being somewhere where like people are literally skiing down real snow on a mountain. It's insane. But yeah, the lake looks so nice, so let's go get you on a walk. Okay, one more pit stop before we head back. I want to get maybe like a sandwich or something because it is around lunchtime. The sandwich that I got a turkey like club. It's got avocado, turkey, cheese and some salad in it. Looks really nice. And now I think I'm going to do a big chunk of this, guys. I started to read this last night and I could not put it down. So it's leading on, I think it's the final, yeah, it's the final book in the Before the Summer I Turned Pretty series. Let me just tell you, I'm not going to ruin it, I'm not going to spoil anything. I hate Belly. Like, I have never hated a fictional character so much. Like, I honestly find it a displeasure to know her as a character in a book. Like, I really don't like her. And I didn't mind her so much in the TV series. This is actually the first of the books that I've read because I just couldn't wait until the third season to find out what happens. So I was like, I need to just read this so I know. Book Belly is an absolute no-go. So yeah, I'm just going to read a big chunk of this. I read up to page 117 literally last night because I could not put it down. I was about to come out for a walk. The book was getting a bit intense. I wanted like the last few pages and I was just getting a bit pissed off, if I'm being honest with you. And I was like, I need some fresh air. Nella needs a wee. Let's go. We're just doing, I think, maybe a final walk. Maybe we'll get one more small one in before the sun goes down. And then I'm going to be left to my own devices because I'm going to have to say bye to you guys because I need to edit this evening. So Who's gonna watch me while I take Nala out? I genuinely think this is one of my favourite places that I've ever come in the world. I feel like it really reminds me of when I went to Yosemite. Obviously they're both Northern California, I believe, but yeah, it's just been so stunning, and I feel like just like all of the landscape is just so amazing. Like it literally just, every time I walk around I'm just like, oh, it just looks like a movie. Like that in the distance, like that just looks like green screen. I wanted to sign today's vlog off, but I wanted to chat to you guys about the festive period before I do that. As fun, as exciting as December is, I understand that it does also come with some anxieties sometimes. We're just going to ignore that. Especially if you're somebody that, you know, tracks your food regularly, you're on a diet plan, you're on a meal plan, you're very disciplined most of the year and you thrive off that discipline. Like I'm somebody that thrives off routine, I thrive off discipline. So periods like this, I feel like I'm definitely a lot better at navigating now, but they used to make me extremely anxious. I used to get to December and rather than focusing on the fun I was going to be having and all of the amazing memories I was going to be making, I was stressing about the fact that I wasn't going to be able to get my gym sessions in, I was going to be eating over my calorie allowance, I was potentially going to be gaining weight, I was going to be drinking more, I was going to be socialising and getting less sleep. Like that was all I really used to think of around this time of year, rather than thinking, oh my goodness, how fun that gets to spend time with my friends and my family. I get to eat all of the fun Christmas foods that are coming out. I get to go to Christmas parties, I get to socialise, I get to catch up with friends I haven't seen in ages. That is where the focus should be, and that's definitely where my mindset has shifted over the past few years, but that doesn't mean to say that it was always this easy. And I just thought I would share the things that have really helped me over the past years kind of make that mindset shift. The first thing that I want to say is this time of year does only come around once, and trust me, when it comes to January, you will be so proud that you took part in all of those social occasions. You'll be so happy with the memories you made. You're not going to be sat there like, oh, thank goodness on Tuesday the 23rd of December, like I hit my 2,000 calories for the day and my 120 grams of protein, like I'm really proud that I did that. Like you're not going to be thinking like that. You're going to be thinking like, wow, like Christmas was really special this year. I spent time with grandma, I went for meals with my cousins, I went for meals with friends, I went out for some drinks with some old school friends. Those are the things that you're going to remember. It is the memories over the macros. The next thing I would really push you to do over Christmas and the festive period is to take off your Garmin or your Apple Watch or whatever it is, your Chorus, whatever you wear on your wrist. I don't know what type of family you have. I feel like some families are especially active over Christmas. My family personally, I feel like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, we are usually locked inside with, you know, a couple of bottles of wine. We've got the snacks out, the celebrations boxes out, the movies are on. Like we are doing limited amounts of movement. So for my Garmin to be telling me my activity level is unusually low and I should get moving, like that's not helpful, because it's just going to make me feel bad as I'm trying to enjoy myself with my glass of wine and my Malteser reindeer on the sofa. So personally, unless I'm going for a run or a workout, I will likely not be wearing this, because yes, I probably am going to be less active, but I'm okay with that. I just don't need to see it. I feel like that is kind of what triggers me sometimes. So if you feel the same, just watch off, lock it away in a cupboard until you want to use it. Another thing I want to say, and I used to kind of do this around this period, however I feel like I have just generally retired the scales now, is you need to retire the scales. If you're somebody that weighs yourself once a month, once a week, you don't need to do that over the festive period. Like it's not beneficial. I will tell you, if you are eating more foods, if you are drinking more drinks, the likelihood of that scale weight going up on the digital figures is high, not because you are gaining weight, because you're probably retaining more water. Around Christmas, we eat a lot of like higher salt foods, like pigs in blankets, a lot of like cured meats, cheeses. All of these things are super high in salt. That means your water retention is going to be a lot more higher than usual. Water retention will appear on a scale as weight gain. When you look at that figure, it's going to look like the scale weight has gone up. It's just water retention, it's just bloating, it will go away. That's why it's just so unhelpful to weigh yourself over Christmas, because a number is not going to be reflective of actually what's going on with your body at all, and it's not necessarily. So definitely just retire the scales. I'm sorry, Nala is currently leaning on the tripod, that's why we're shaking all over the place. The next thing I want to say is do not feel forced to be going to the gym or to do any form of movement. I feel like around this time of year, I personally find it really difficult posting. The last thing I want to be doing is making people feel guilty for not moving their bodies, because if you want to take a week, 2 weeks off, you are so entitled and so allowed to do that. Like you have worked so hard all year, you deserve to rest and just to be with your family and just to put your feet up. If the content is not serving you and it's making you feel bad, you do not need to see it. Like, you don't have to have it popping up on your feeds. It's okay to unfollow. It may be that in January, when you feel like, you know, you're ready for your fitness grind again and you want to see that kind of content again, you can just refollow. Like, there's no harm done there. It's just protecting your peace. The last thing I want to say on this, you deserve to enjoy your Christmas period. You deserve to take time off. You deserve to take rest. Your body deserves to take rest. You deserve to enjoy all of the treats on Christmas Day and around Christmas Day. You deserve to enjoy that extra glass of wine. You deserve to enjoy that mocktail that you want to try on the menu. You deserve to go out with your friends, and you deserve to have the best and most magical Christmas ever. And the reason I feel so strongly in saying that is because when it used to get to December, I was the girl that didn't feel like she deserved any of those things. There was so many years where I would get to Christmas and I'd be like, but I didn't work hard enough. Like, I don't look like a Victoria's Secret supermodel, so I don't deserve to have these things. Like, maybe if I'd have trained harder, I could have deserved to have that kind of Christmas, but I don't deserve that because I didn't do enough. I deserved to have all of those things on Christmas. Like, I still deserve to have a nice Christmas, regardless of how many workouts I did that year. And I feel like maybe in that moment, I just needed someone to say it. So here is me saying it to you. You deserve to have the best and most magical Christmas ever. You deserve to eat all of the treats, and I hope that you know that. And I can't wait to share the rest of my California Christmas with you. I'm going to sign the vlog off here because I do need to spend the evening editing in my cozy little cabin, but I can't wait to catch up with you guys properly next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next Monday. She's saying bye in her very special tired way.